Yep, and as soon as you're dragging Null, you see Nephrite come in.
So I'll just move him over here for now.
Okay, so while Nephrite comes in and sees Avelios dragging Null, she's just thinking, should I even wonder?
Like, should I even?
Does Avelios notice Nephrite comes in? Do I have to roll a perception to see if he notices Nephrite as he's trying to drag Null?
She can see you.
But do I notice?
Make a perception check.
And sorry about that, I'm just testing the crossbow bolt to see if it works, and it does. Yay.
How dare you?
No, I'm not shooting at you. I'm just clicking just to see if it works. The curse is back.
Yes, you do notice Nephrite coming in.
So he's just gonna kind of stop dragging Null at some point to look up and see Nephrite. He's just gonna be like, I know what you're thinking. It's not what it looks like.
What, that you two are going out?
Very well, I will keep that thought in mind.
I'm just gonna take him up to his room and I'm gonna be back downstairs. Excuse me a moment.
Okay, I will wait for your return.
So he's gonna take Noel upstairs to his room.
And she's gonna come over here to the table.
Eventually, Avelios will come downstairs.
And while he comes back downstairs, he actually sees Nephrite doing her very first infusion for the entire campaign, everybody! I'm infusing the crossbow with repeating shots, so yes, I'm getting that magical ricochet shot.
Beautiful.
Because why the heck not?
Okay.
Man, this is awesome.
And this is actually the first one before we go into a new day, so woohoo! I can make the bag of tricks tomorrow.
Man, I can't wait to see what you can do for my katanas. Oh my gosh, that'd be cool.
So Avelios is noticing you're tinkering, and he's gonna sit down. He's gonna be like, "Nice crossbow. You just buy that?"
Yeah, because I sold my old one back in Mistwood.
Ah, I see. A whole lot happened today, huh?
Bought 3 incubi. Surprised how they came into this plane without a planar shift. Saved two colleagues from being charmed and possibly left for dead. Found out that a party member can read your mind and know everything that you're thinking without you actually giving consent or actually approving of that information. And then on top of that, we learn about the guards' the guards' quote-unquote racial impurity when it comes down to helping those who have horns or any appearance regarding devil or beast.
So you don't trust Aerith. That's what I'm understanding.
At this point in time, I don't.
He's gonna go to the bartender. He's also going to probably order the same drink that Noel did, but he's not gonna count it like a madman.
Okay, 3 gold.
Oh God! Please don't tell me you're trying to get Nephrite drunk. Please don't.
Or himself drunk.
He's gonna take the drink and he's gonna come sit back down at the table, and he's just gonna be like, "It's a shame. It's a shame that we have to have infighting amongst the party." He's just gonna kind of like swiggle the drink around.
So in other words, borderline, you're saying that it's my fault because I don't trust a person who will read my brain without me giving consent. Or at least make me aware firsthand that you have that ability instead of keeping that a secret.
Now, hold your horses. I never once said it was your fault. What I am saying is that if there is infighting and we aren't trusting one another, that we should clear the air, and so this doesn't come to bite us later down the line. Don't get me
Very
wrong,
well.
I understand why you don't trust Aerith. But she may also have her reasons too. Did we ever consider that?
Nephrite kind of just pinches the bridge of her nose a bit and starts rubbing, like she starts rubbing the bridge a bit. It was a consideration. It was, but at this present moment, our main priority as a party should be trying to get rid of these marks, because she's trying her best not to say it out loud. And to make sure that we all get back to our lives and families. Secrets should be the last thing that we have.
Velios is going to take a tiny drink real quick, and he's going to be like, speaking of that thing, how are you feeling?
I've been trying to distract myself from thinking about it any further.
I see.
Yes, Dan?
I was about to say, which is pretty hard since your mark is the most visible out of all the party members. It's right on your hand.
Yep. So that's why I made her say she's trying to distract herself from thinking about it.
Hey, look on the bright side. You could have gotten it on your face or neck.
This is true.
That is also true. Thank you, Quinn. Aren't you supposed to be asleep?
I said that out of character.
Okay, move it along, folks. Move it along.
Velios is going to offer a tiny, swig of his drink to Ephraim and says, sometimes, it's hard to forget or move on from things. We just kind of have to take it day by day.
For a paladin who's as dumb as a box of rocks, how did you become so wise?
Experience. And then a few seconds later, he's gonna be like, wait a second.
Yeah, that underhanded compliment, like that backhanded compliment. It just
The double-handed compliment is like, wait, what?
like first,
Am I supposed to take it as an insult or a compliment?
like you get the compliment first, but then a few seconds later, wait a minute, did you just insult me? Maybe. But anyway. Oh, speaking of me trying to distract myself from thinking about that, Nephite actually takes out the book that she had in regards to into most of the notes that she's been making for different inventions or experiments. And she turns to the page for Evelios's amulet. I came up with a base design, and I have a couple of the ingredients I need in order to make it, but I wanted to make it unique to you. And she points to the portion where in the center of the amulet it is 100% blank. Is there anything special to you symbol-wise, such as a mark of love, a family symbol, a religious symbol, anything?
Well, the people I hold dear to me, I had 3 of them with me. And then that whole mark from the sky happened. He's gonna say that in a whisper tone, so no one else can overhear that. And he's gonna but if I had to have something, as a resemblance to that being specific for me. Maybe like a key.
She will note that down in the journal and sketch a symbol of just a basic key for the center of the amulet. Very well, I will keep that in mind. Actually, speaking about that day, I never believe I asked you how you were feeling from that. I know that you're trying to keep everybody else, well, sane. Best way for me to put it. And you just checked up on me about that day. How are you recovering from that?
Hold on, I want to double check I have something real quick.
Oh God.
Please, please, please.
No, please don't rage. Please don't rage. Oh wait, you're a paladin, you can't rage. Okay, whew.
I do have a second level spell slot still. So I'm going to very stealthily cast calm emotions on myself.
Okay,
If you-
Nephrite, make an Arcana check to see if you spot the calm emotions.
Give me a sec, because Arcana, I am not proficient in Arcana, but I have a decent Arcana.
And yet, you can make magic items.
18. I mean, hi, that's my job.
What's your spell DC, Evilios?
Trust me, that beats it.
Yep. She notices that you're casting the spell on yourself.
A bit.
In regard to that day, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, like, it still kind of haunts me. I wish I had my peers with me still, but isn't that why we're doing this? Is to find everyone again?
True, and if that day never happened, I don't believe any of us would have met. Or we would have met, we just never would have gotten into this situation. But I would be lying if I didn't say I missed Blight, my guild member. And Zuri just kind of pops up on Nephrite's head, like just approach and give her like a comfort, like just a comfort nuzzle, as as softly as steel can do, because I don't think that would be comfortable.
Still against head.
Evelios is going to drink whatever remains of his drink. If I need to make a con save, I will.
Yes, you will.
Funny enough.
Ironically enough.
Please be low.
I mean, you're a paladin. You have a high enough con.
Oh,
So, as soon as you finish the drink and puts it down, you feel fine, but then you just fell asleep right on the table.
I want to, if permitted, before I fall asleep, because Evelios probably start feeling it before he passes out. He's gonna be like, "Thank you for the talk, Nephrite," and then pass out before he can finish the sentence.
I would say thanks to that con save, probably not. It to Nephrite, it would sound like a slur.
Oh,
Steel
boy.
plus head equals not comfortable. Yep, pretty much.
But yet, alcohol plus head plus table equals pain.
Equals a
When
giant
waking
headache in the
up.
morning. So, Nephrite, you've got a person passed out on the table. What you gonna do?
Are you just gonna leave him there?
No, I'm actually gonna help him because Nephrite's. I'm actually gonna explain something out of context for. Actually, not even out of context, out of character for a bit. When we were back in Mistwood, Nephrite actually did write a letter to her guild, and she said, "There are members of this new party that reminds me of you." Evelios reminds her of Peridot, and keep this name in mind because it's gonna pop up again. But she's going to go to the tavern owner and pay for her bed and Avelius's bed.
Ooh, if I may ask, which guild member does Quinn remind you of?
Quinn would actually remind her of, I would say Ruby. I said no, not Ruby, Sapphire, because she would be the youngest of the guild.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh yes, the gem beasts.
So that's 2 gold from me, so I am down to 24, but at this point in time, I'm not really going to be needing the rest of my gold.
Yep, so you're gonna try to carry Evelios to bed?
I'm weak as heck, but I'm gonna try.
Wait a
Okay,
minute.
then. Roll a strength check, please.
Wait a minute. Sapphire, Ruby. What's next? Amethyst, and Pearl. What is this? Steaming Universe?
It's
Oh my
called
God.
the Crystal
Wicked.
Forge for a reason.
Wicked, he got it. He got it.
That's okay. I knew you were making a Steven Universe reference when the first
Come
one
on,
you said.
Come on.
And when Avelios
Nope,
mentioned a
I'm
key,
failing.
Nope. You're having
I'm
a lot
failing.
of trouble picking them up.
and when Avelios mentioned the key, that was a Kingdom Hearts reference.
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts.
But while Nephrite is struggling, she's trying her best to make sure Avelios gets to his room.
Are you just dragging them on the floor?
We do
No,
fair,
she-
I did the same thing.
A couple of people noticed
No,
that
she's gonna throw her back.
Okay, so through a lot of struggling, and I mean that like really big struggling, you managed to bring him upstairs. Come on, you. What is going on here?
I can agree.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm moving my players around, but the thing's not changing. How's it not... Oh. That's why.
Evan.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, sorry, I don't know what happened. So, with a lot of struggling, you managed to, carry Evelios upstairs.
Okay. And he, just for the funny, he will be bunked here with Null.
Yes.
I am perfectly consented with this.
And I will have the triple bed for myself because I'm going to need some place to work.
Alright, so you're gonna work on your thing on top of the beds. Dazo and Quinn are sharing the room. Aerith is on her own. Alish is working on a little bit of a surprise for everyone.
Wait, what?
I will be trying to make a bag of holding before I go to bed. And here's the funny thing. All of my infusions last for as long as I live, but they go out 5 days after I'm dead.
Yep, that's
It's broken, but it's functional.
Well, that is fair.
okay, but I am gonna need you to do a constitution save, please, to see if you can stay awake long enough to do the infusion.
Give me a second.
What are the chances she can?
I
Oh.
can.
Hey, yes,
21 counteracts that.
hey, yes, you can. Yep, you work late into the night, and you got your bag of holding before you pass out and go to sleep.
So I am adding a bag of holding magic item to my stash.
Make a second bag of holding and just create a black hole.
No.
No.
As
Jane,
much as I would love to, but no, I can't. This is Wicked's campaign. This is her very first campaign. I want to be nice.
Chris, that's just cool.
So I added the bag of holding onto my sheet for D&D Beyond, so that way I can look at everything side by side. And I am going to add a bag of holding. How much does this thing weigh?
Give me one moment.
Infinitely weighs.
It weighs 15 pounds. Again, I added a lot of stuff to my D&D, to my,
Yes. it
yeah,
does.
I know I'm overcapacitated. But everything that's already in my current backpack is going to be shifted over to my bag of holding. So, in other words, I'm carrying only 15.
I just realized with her carrying out all that stuff, it's like a pack mule. Like, jeez, that's a lot.
And also, I will have this. Yep, it is equipped. So, DM, whenever you and I get a chance, we will try and transfer everything into my bag of holding.
Okay. And as you finish working, you feel your eyelids start to get a little heavy and you fall to sleep. Till you hear Zuri call to you and pecks you awake.
Ow. Zuri, I'm up, Zuri, I'm up. Ow.
Yeah. And you start to see Zuri fly away.
What the? Zuri! And she's chasing after Zuri.
Yep. Zuri is
Oh.
way to upstairs. And
Yes, they do.
Oh shoot, I got a dream this time.
I called it. I knew it.
Welcome to your dream sequence. How can we help you?
Boo! No.
yeah, you go upstairs and suddenly you are in this wasteland. Yep, there's dark skies above, green mist all around, and this utter feeling of loneliness hits you as you look around.
What? And I gotta find myself for a sec real quick. Okay, here I am. What the? Oh. No. Nope. Like she's trying to figure out what to say and how this is happening. Hello? Is anybody else here?
You hear the certain call of Zuri coming from this direction.
From which direction? I am at 60 and I probably need to zoom out a bit
Zoom
more.
out to 40.
Right here.
Zoom out to 40. Oh god, okay. So over here. Okay. Zuri!
Yep,
And it is none but black over here.
Yeah, as you walk, you see a familiar looking floor, like you swear you've seen this floor at home.
I'm home?
Yeah, you walk a little further and you start to see your bed and your cup and your dressers.
But how am I?
And as you walk
What the?
further up, you see the familiar confines of your room. Your desk, where all your drawings and plans are. Zuri up in his own little perch. And you can see the familiar table and chair set up next to your window that would normally overlook the town of Nima.
I'm home. But how?
Are you
Wait, if
home, child? You look on your bed and you see a woman dressed in green, her black hair waving in the wind.
DM, remind me, what was the name of the deity that we figured out last session?
Shaw.
You know what I'm already thinking when I ask about that. Should I roll religion just to put two and two together?
You can try.
See if she's the same person.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Hope it works.
Mhm.
Oh,
21 in religion, baby. Is this Shaw?
No, it is not.
oh, what a voice.
No. At least we know it's not her, but I'm curious. Who are you?
Who am I?
I know two party members have already spoke of you based off of your description,
And
but I don't know your name.
I believe I mentioned to one of them that my name is Olanta.
Olanta. Do I need to know another religion check to put two and two on that to figure out who that name belongs to?
Yes.
Okay. So this
Please
isn't
be
Shaw,
better.
this is Olanta. One higher.
You tried so hard to think of where you might have heard the name Olanta, but her name has never been in any religious books.
Whoa! So I would have needed a nat 20 in order to figure that out?
Yes.
God!
At this point, yes, you would have needed a nat 20.
I am in shock. I am in shock.
That's insane.
But Olanta looks at you and says, even if you were to know my name, would you trust that I'm telling the truth or not?
Let me take a wild guess. You're here to try and talk to me about what I said to one of my party members.
Maybe. Maybe not. She floats down and sits down on one of your chairs. You have a lovely view, by the way. Do you enjoy seeing the little people down there? Do you feel superior to them in some way?
The view from my room is not a view of superiority. Let me just rectify that logic right there. And no, I don't think myself higher than anyone else.
It's a rare gift for someone as talented as you to be seeing among the ordinary folk.
I don't know whether to take that as either a compliment or an insult.
Take it to heart, whatever you decide my words should be.
So if it's such a gift to see someone of my intellect or my caliber to be walking around with common everyday folk, explain to me on how. Or better yet, explain to me on how two of my party members were able to see you, and based off of their description and tone, they saw nothing more than a nightmare.
What makes you think they saw a nightmare to begin with?
How they woke up in a shocked state, how one of them actually told me that based off of your caliber, you can't be found in any religious text, especially for those who have a higher power than mine. And based from another colleague of mine, you showed them someone they cared about, and based off of how they reacted, it wasn't a good memory.
But who said?
Sorry if I'm being hostile.
You have every right to be hostile. But tell me this. Is it a nightmare for them or a dream for someone else?
Oh, the old saying, treasures for someone, but it could be some other person's trash.
You're a clever girl, so I'll ask. Is this your treasure or someone else's?
Me being home in Nima with my family, my guild, and the two women I offered a place in my guild. That is a treasure for me. But for someone else to be with the person that they love, knowing that they're safe, knowing that they're healthy, and knowing that they don't have anything to worry about, that should be a treasure for all.
And what about him? You look behind you, Nephrite, and you see...
I'm quiet right now and I start to tear up because that's her father.
Yep, you see your father come in and go to Zul, and you look at Zul and notice that he looks like the version of Zul that when you first got him as a child. And your father gleefully says, she's gonna be so surprised when she sees you. Oh, I know you may be a good friend for her. And he takes Zul and goes off.
So, that was my father. He helped me with Zuri when I was 12.
So I'll ask again. Is this treasure for you? Or for him that you're seeing? How do you decide what something is right for you when it could be right for someone else? Think about that. And with that, I'm gonna go back to the bottom here. You wake up. Yep, come on, you, come on. Yep,
I see it.
Yep, you basically wake up back in your room with Zuri looking at you, a little worried.
And Nephrite looks like that she's been crying. Because she saw the one person that she hasn't seen ever since the carnival. And she actually whispers to herself, Have I really been that stubborn?
Zuri
Have I really
goes.
saw myself like this?
Zuri goes and kind of nuzzles you on the cheek. And with that, it is morning.
And this is why I don't drink on the job.
My head.
Morning, Miss Dezo.
Good morning, Quinn.
You alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I better go see if Nephrite's awake.
Okay, I'll meet you downstairs.
Miss Nephrite, you awake? As he knocks on the door.
Yeah, I'm awake. I'll be downstairs in a moment.
Yeah.
Correct. Out of character, can I roll a perception to see if I can recognize the tone in her voice?
That
I
would be.
think that would be insight.
Yep, that would be
Yeah,
insight.
insight.
Alright. Come on.
14?
Not bad, not bad.
Okay, Nephrite, are you gonna attempt to roll deception, or are you gonna let the insight go?
You know what? I might as well, because it actually is running through my head. And she really doesn't want the party to know that she kind of been crying in her sleep, but. Oh, he knows. He knows.
Off
I
I
won.
run!
Yep, you could see the wet marks around her cheeks, Gwen.
Miss Nephrite, you alright?
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a dream. That's all.
Oh,
What is this?
I see. Let me
Oh.
guess. It was a nightmare?
I don't really know. But I have a lot to think about. As long as apologize to Aerith.
Alright. Clan gives Nephrite a hug before it goes out. You know, I may not know much, but sometimes, but based on what I've learned so far, here's this. Honesty is always the best policy.
God dang it, Selector!
Okay, while you two are having this lovely, tender moment, everyone else sees a flying monkey going around the room.
Hello?
Sorry, Soundwave.
Aerith kind of
I'm gonna
smiles
take
and
a
looks
look
at
at whatever
Elise.
infusions I can do.
Aerith smiles and looks at Elise, and she's going, "He's so cute."
Where did this monkey come from?
Come a boo. Uba. Come on, Uba.
What? What?
Right
I
there.
was about to say, did you say Abu or Uba?
It is Uba, but it's actually a boo spelled backwards. So yeah.
You Disney nerd!
Yes, I am. I am a Disney
Aladdin.
geek. I'm a Disney geek.
Is Quinn able to see what's going on?
Oh
As
yeah,
you
it's easy to tell.
What the heck? What in the world is that?
Elish, care to explain?
This is a spirit that takes on the form of a type of animal. In this particular case, a flying monkey. At the moment, it is known as a familiar. It is a companion and helper. And Uba is very excited to see you all. So I hope that your sleep wasn't restless.
I may or may not have gotten a little drunk.
More like a lot.
Worry about the minor details.
I ain't saying that in character because she hasn't made it out yet to see the new buddy.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta scroll up in the chat to see which gemstone I'm gonna use. Okay.
So, Velios, you made the same mistake I did you?
You call it a mistake, I call it a forget-me drink.
Wow, Wow, Elise, the creature looks amazing. Did I just make a monkey blush?
No.
No, that's what he said.
It literally flew across the room going,
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
Sorry,
ow.
sorry. I got that. I have that tendency. Sorry.
No, that was in character. Ow.
Yeah. He was talking in character of Quinn.
But yeah, Nephrite is doing one quick infusion before stepping out, and I actually need to figure out which creature am I going to use for this homunculus servant, because I think I can only use it for some type of bird, which is busted.
And the bird is the word.
Shush,
Bird is
No!
please.
I'm stopping you right there.
Hey, he started it, not me.
I know.
DM me the picture you want and I'll create a token for it a little later.
Okay, but yep, I am. Okay, give me a sec. Oh! I actually know exactly what bird I would like to use because I don't think a lot of people in D&D can use this bird. But for now, Nephrite is walking out with Zuri perched. She is not wearing her armor. The cast-off is back to its original state as a bracer. And when she sees the flying monkey, she just stops and just thinks, who pulled
Elise.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Attica.
Alicia's.
Zuri just kind of flies over to the flying monkey and just looks at it, giving a what the heck.
Well, since it flied over, monkey see, monkey do.
And with that, Aerith is gonna kind of grab Quinn by the horn and go downstairs.
Ow. Ow, 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 that's my horn. Ow, 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 ow. Anyway, please let go of my horn. Ow, that actually really hurts. Ow, ow, ow.
And
ow.
Okay,
also
sorry.
allow me to say this in character for what the servant is. The servant is a falcon. because there are no D&D stat blocks for a falcon as of yet. But for the time
So-
being, we have an owl and a falcon.
So let me get this straight. Basically, you just gave something hard for cat.
No, I'm actually gonna find a picture for a falcon.
Ooh, I can help you look for. Can I help you look for one too?
Actually, yeah.
Ooh, yay! So a robotic falcon.
In a sense, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Zoom.
Yep,
And
all
Miss
the patrons in the bar are either looking up in amazement at the flying monkey or ducking for cover in fright.
Yeah. six
goodness.
above.
Zuri, keep an eye on what's the flying monkey's name?
Uba.
Uba.
Why
you.
does it?
It's right in the chat, Uba.
You know, that's actually kind of perfect because it kind of sounds like tuba, and tubas make a lot of noise.
No, I was asking the name in character because out of character, yeah, I know it's Uba, but
Yeah, I know.
in character, Nefray doesn't know, so that's why she was asking.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah, I know.
Zuri, keep an eye on Uba and make sure that he doesn't what's the best way to say this? Make sure he doesn't bump into anything.
That or steal anything.
You might want to do that real quick. And Zuri just flying off. and
As he flies in the kitchen and immediately finds something edible and steals it.
Dang it,
Oh, I
dragon!
can see him doing that.
And it
Dang it.
flies away. He's like,
yeah, and Zuri is just flying after him.
Like,
Dang
touch
it,
my in front of him
dragon.
and stop him.
Velia's gonna turn to Nefra. He's gonna be like, I don't know how I got into my room last night, but I'm gonna assume it was you, so thank you.
You're welcome. If you have any bruises on your leg, I apologize. You are heavy.
He's just gonna inspect his leg real quick.
okay, in the
Or both.
meantime, the lady comes over and gives you guys your complimentary breakfast of bacon and eggs and toast.
Thank you. And also, I forgot to put myself back at maximum health, and all my spell shots should be back to normal.
Yep, everyone's taking a long rest.
munch.
It says, oh boy, no.
Flying monkey eating.
Unleash,
Or-
please.
He'll look over and he'll see kind of what's going on, and he'll kind of like grimace. He'll get up and he'll go over to the bar and like put like some money on the let's see, he'll put like 2 gold. It's like good, just to cover expenses for not only my breakfast but whatever my monkey
The
does.
flying monkey eats.
Yeah, be more
Flying
the
monkey eats what they steal.
It's still a monkey.
You know why? I wanted to tell a joke, but no, that's just
No.
low-hanging fruit right now.
No,
You already used your one.
Yeah, no.
that will be literally low-hanging fruit. Oh, god dang it!
I made you do it. I made you
I'm
do it.
sorry!
I made you do it.
Wicked, I am sorry. You may smite Nephrite if need be.
no, it's good.
Hey, Ray, don't sweat her yet. She hasn't made the amulet. No.
Actually, no, I kind of need to make the amulet first, so give it a sec.
The amulet did smell it. That's all fine.
Okay, and I think I have... How many spell slots do I have for freaking level 5? I need to check.
Should have done your research before session.
I normally do! Re!
You can prepare 10. Well,
Oh, she said spell slots.
yeah.
So I have 4 for my first level and 2 for my second. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so spell slots are back at it. Health is back at maximum, and Nephrite is just slowly eating while trying to think about what exactly happened last night for her sake of the dream.
Yeah, Dezo's
I
gonna.
feel like Luke's gonna kind of look at the table. He's gonna see that Dezo is picking at her food. He's gonna see that Nephrite is clearly lost in thought, and he's gonna be like, I'm with crazy.
No,
Look, am I the only sane one
cra-
here at this party?
no,
Miss-
crazy would be Elise just walking all over the place trying to look for a bounty. That is crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry, hold on, let me rephrase that. We have Dezo who's picking at her food, Nephrite lost in thought, Alish literally playing with the flying monkey.
We love you.
Miss Dezo, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
He gives her a hug to try to cheer her up.
Yep, and you kind of see Aerith kind of back away a bit from Dezo, knowing
Back
what
away.
she's thinking, but doesn't want to blur it out.
Can Avelios see Aerith like kind of starting to step back and can kind of, or can he like roll, I guess it would be an insight to see what's going on?
Yeah.
Something wrong? Aerith? You can.
Or-
I know there's plenty around, like, she points to another table. That guy is worrying about his plate, and that woman over there is wondering if she puts her hair in a ponytail or in braids. I can read their minds, and yet I couldn't get any answers from my god yesterday. I'm sorry, I said I would, but I don't know what happened.
So, upon hearing this, Avelios is literally going to turn to Null as he's drinking what can only be assumed as orange juice.
Yeah.
And he's just going to give him like this death stare like, I asked you what was good, and you didn't tell me crap.
Like, I thought we were friends.
Like my dude, my boy, I thought we were friends.
Like, my bro.
My bro,
Padre.
my broski.
My homie stock.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, I wasn't asking for what was good. I just wanted something to knock me out for the night.
No, I didn't actually say that. That was what Avelios was thinking. As he just turns and gives you this stare like, how dare you.
Wait, did he say that out loud?
This was his...
Whispers. That's just
Ah.
whispers.
Yeah.
Alright.
In regards to the mind reading capability, Aerith?
Hmm?
There's a message that I want you to hear, and before you ask, do I give consent for you to read my mind? Yes, because the message is distinctly for you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I changed someone's character. I'm proud.
Wow. Wow. I
I
guess
can hear him. I can hear tears in his voice.
Oh my god, no jutsu actually works.
That is my big brother, ladies and gentlemen. He is a troll and a life changer. That is his whole stick.
Oh my
well,
god.
it could have also helped if the advice Quinn gave.
Fuck no jutsu actually worked. Oh my gosh.
But while Aerith is reading her mind, and I'm just gonna say this out loud, Cat, so that way you don't have to worry.
Okay.
She is basically saying within her mind, I apologize for how I acted yesterday. Avelios gave me insight. Quinn gave me some cute advice. And yes, she was actually not trying to say it as an insult. It was actually cute. And a certain dream last night gave me clarity. I shouldn't have jumped the gun or barked at you because of your capabilities and what you do know and are not willing to share.
You can almost see Eris in tears as she goes up and hugs you.
Wow. That changed real quick.
And Village is gonna crack a smile, continues to drink orange juice.
Mr. Evelios. What?
Yes.
Is something wrong?
No, everything's fine. Continues to drink orange juice.
Like, that's his version of tea, ladies and gentlemen. He just sipping that tea. It's some good tea.
Meanwhile, he's thinking, and Eris can probably read his mind when he says he's like, I did that.
And she
Yes, he
she-
did.
Yep, and Eris will give him a smirk.
Earth, there is something.
Yeah, Village
Sorry.
oh crap, she could read my mind. I forgot.
Yeah. There was something I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait till this morning to ask you about. When I found you inside when I heard you scream and went to check on you, you were in some sort of. You were surrounded by some sort of weird purple field of I don't know what it was, and there was this apparition, and I remember it saying something. It sounded like wasn't a sentences, but it sounded. I don't know. Maybe it's a riddle or something. I don't know. She said, "Forced, not want, forced, prevent, touch, love, guidance, save, not protect, save, not protect." Do you know what it means?
Arif is trying to connect the dots. Maybe, some of it, like, maybe the save, no protect, maybe it's saying we don't save someone, but we protect them? Like, maybe whatever has happened, maybe to us, can't be saved, but we protect each other?
Maybe if we protect each other, we can save ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just like, well, that's one way to put it.
Like, the first part of what you said makes sense. Forced, not want. Force. Whatever this is, it was forced upon us. I don't know too much about the prevent, touch, love, guidance. I have no clue about that, but if I had to make a guess with the save, no protect, it's most likely that whatever it is, we don't save, but we protect. And by the way, that purple smoke, that's usually how Mistra comes to me, but as she was approaching, my mark went all crazy and shocked me, and I think I passed out. It's almost, it almost feels like whatever this mark is, it's trying to prevent me from talking to Mistra.
So it's like
Do you mean the apparition I saw was Mistra?
Well, her silhouette. Anyway, she's supposed to look like a blue-skinned woman, dark purple dress, blue hair.
It did kind of look like that, but much. It was a bit of a silhouette from what I remember seeing, but no clear facial features.
Yeah, normally she's a lot clearer than that. She was
But
she and I first met. Anyway, you were saying, Mel?
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about. We never really got a chance to investigate what could be changing about my magic. Especially when I was starting. You remember when during the fight when we were protecting Mirwood, I don't think you were on the other side of town, on the western side, but I was able to use electricity for some reason, and then I used it again when on that incubus yesterday.
Well, I
don't
really know too much about magic, but maybe it's a sign that your powers are growing?
Maybe, and who knows? Maybe it deserves a name. I'll come up with something eventually.
Well, no need to rush on
If
stuff like that.
if I may,
Ugh.
I know a lot of us hate that phrase, but it's coming up with a question. If you're starting to get a surge of electricity, how about current? Or current flow, just something to handle electricity.
Oh, I was thinking it was a bit more fancy, but I'll when I get the chance to use it again, I'm sure I'll come up with something.
Just an idea. Or actually, and Nephrit actually takes a look at her mark for the very first time without trying to distract herself. That actually might have something to do with these.
Right, because Elise, didn't you said earlier that this marks might be changing our DNA?
From what I understood of the talk that we had while we were in the cells, that is indeed possible for what is going on. And we noticed that a lot of the people became encased in crystal, and that we know that they were also marked before they became that way.
Thing we don't know is how long it would take for us to be encased.
Our only hope is to find some way to fight against this mark. I doubt that it can be removed in any kind of way that wouldn't involve our death.
DM, quick question, yet dumb question.
Yes?
What does Nephri need to roll in order to see if her mark in particular can be removed?
California, it's gonna be a very, very high Arcana or investigation.
See if I can try with investigation.
Do you need help with that? No,
21.
you don't. No, you don't.
Unfortunately, like I said, the DC is at this point going to be very, very, very high.
At the maximum, I need at least a nat 20 or something within the high teens.
Yes.
Okay, so yep, Nephrite's looking over her mark when Elise mentions nearly impossible for it to be removed without causing our death. That idea actually does go through Nephrite's head, but then she just shakes it off.
Yep, and as soon as you do that, you guys look back and you actually see Widow and Venom come in.
Oh, Venom!
Oh, good morning.
Hi.
Oh, Widow too.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Look, we know what you said last night about not needing an award, but we couldn't help it. We want to thank you in some way, and we kind of overheard that you're going to Boss, so we managed to get a wagon for you guys.
Oh,
Thanks.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm. Oh, and also, I'm not too sure if you wanted this. Widow moves from her bag, a jacket, and she flips it over, and you see the black orb that you guys found in the incubator lair.
I didn't even know you were still carrying that. I thought you gave it to the guards.
The arcane crystal, you gave it to the guards, but I didn't. When did? Nephrite just kind of hugs Widow. Just, you have no idea how this could work. Thank you.
Sure, no problem.
Sorry. Just,
It's okay.
we may have a lead.
I'm just not used to hugs.
Then I guess you don't want. Then I guess I can't give you a hug then.
Venom looks and goes, "You can give me a hug, short stuff."
Oh my god, that's so precious. But who wants to
Wait.
carry the black orb?
Oh, I do.
You
Let's
sure?
put it in that.
Okay, let me
Put it in the-
rephrase. Who with magical abilities wants to carry the black orb? Because I have a bag of holding, but I don't know if that is going to have any magical effects with this. And she actually does make the pointing between the two.
How big is the orb?
The orb is about, it is a little larger than the arcane orb that you saw at the magic store, and it weighs about 5 pounds.
Wow.
I'll put it in my backpack inside of and I'll actually put it like in a large like bag and put it in my backpack.
Alright.
Sorry about the over thing. I kind of forgot about the whole zap thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. And also, I need to remove this item. Because that is now the homunculus.
Oh shoot! I need to get rid of the arcane crystal too, because I don't have it anymore.
Yep.
See, I have a blackened orb.
So you have the blackened orb. I have a bag of holding that I am putting everything in my arsenal in. So basically, I'm only carrying 15 pounds instead of over 100.
Okay, so you guys have got a wagon that will take you to Boss. Is there anything else you want to do before you leave Iron Mall?
Monkey.
Zuri.
Oh, you're gonna have so
Like,
much fun with this
Elise-
character.
Elise is trying to call over this monkey, and Nephrite is calling over Zuri, who is obedient, and he comes over to Nephrite and just perches on her shoulder.
Yeah.
And Nephrite has already given the new book for Dezo, the How to Speak Dwarvish book.
Nope.
Okay,
Flying around
you
the world going,
Does Dezu help Elish?
actually, I'm gonna
Yeah, and I was
recommend
going to
Nephrite
help
do
too
the same
because
thing.
I was going to help too because he is proficient with animal handling.
Okay, I'll leave it to the people who are
I'll
proficient.
try to.
I would say do that with disadvantage because this is Alicia's familiar. He's really only gonna listen
All right.
to Alicia.
All right.
Know what? I'll help out too. So everybody just rolling with disadvantage. What the heck? What the heck?
I got 12.
That's a wasted net 20.
I know.
Two wasted nat 20s.
Actually,
not
no.
technically.
Just
Oh, mine
Oh,
was
wait.
19.
Knowles was like 19 technically.
Knowles was
Yeah, I
19.
saw it.
Okay, let me give it a shot.
Okay, so
I got the
surprisingly, the
highest.
monkey kind of listens to Dezo, but he seems really attentive to Nephrite.
Go to Alish. He is your master. You listen to him.
Master.
Go. And if the monkey knows Sylvan, she is saying this command in Sylvan.
Oh,
Wait. Oh wait, no. The familiar would know all the languages that Alish knows. Does Alish know Sylvan?
I don't believe that he does. Let me see.
Dang it!
How do you know?
He
Okay,
knows Common and one other that is not Elven.
Okay, then as
So the monkey looks like, what?
okay, so as authoritative as she can be, she is just saying this with just as much bass as she can in her voice. Go, Alish.
wow, you can be strict when you want to, Nephrite.
I try not to do it with you because you're young and you're learning. But if I need to, and if there's when I need to, be prepared that I will do that same voice.
Oh, trust me, Aerith got that put loud and clear when she was dragging me by the horn.
I said I was sorry.
Oh yeah, I know,
Oh,
but you
for-
got your point across.
Oh, for
Right.
crying out, Alish.
No, Elise makes a gesture, and
Oh no, he made a special gesture
But-
to me and just poofed out of existence.
right, he makes a gesture that, those of you that actually know what the Find Familiar spell does, causes the monkey to pop into a special pocket that, he's safe there, but he's not able to interact with reality.
the outside world
Okay.
of the pocket.
Okay, so wrist pocket. Thank you.
Yeah, it's called Familiar Pocket.
There we go. But Widow, thank you for the black orb. This could actually help us a lot in our journey. And thank you to both you and Venom for helping us get a wagon, because I don't believe us trying to make it to boss on foot would be beneficial.
This is the least we could do after you saved my sister. No. By the way, good luck at boss. From what I've heard, it's supposed to be very crowded over there.
How
That-
crowded are we talking about?
Crowded as in a massive city, or crowded as in this lovely little town?
Massive city.
It's
It is one
probably-
of the. It is one of the 5 cities. Yeah, and a lot of refugees are going there. Those are trying to escape the High King's law, anyway.
You
Actually makes
mean
sense.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I said that actually makes sense, and that was actually Quinn's cue to ask what he was gonna ask.
Oh. So you mean like beasts and tiefling?
Yep, you'll see a lot more of those over there.
Ooh, I can't wait. Sounds fun.
Also, if that's a major... Wait, one of the 5 cities... Nephra actually just has a little bit of a gleam in her eye, because it does also pop up into another possible lead. She might be able to see some of her guild members, since some of them possibly would have traveled there for gear.
Alright, so all of you are moving on?
Yep.
Yep,
I'm moving on to the cart. I don't know about everyone else. Or the
moving
wagon.
on up.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you managed
To
to
the east
find.
side.
Yep, you managed to find the cart outside, and you are.
Someone would have to drag days though.
Was that in her head or was it out loud?
Yeah, no.
I
it
wonder
was
when I would be
it was
able to come back
in her
home. Yep.
head.
Alright.
Yep.
Cause
All of you
I wasn't
started to
listening.
travel to bus.
And I am doing another study session.
Okay. It's not going to take you that long to get to bus, especially on wagon. So mostly you'll be able to read one more chapter.
Okay, so what roll do I need to make?
Intelligence.
Why not do a disadvantage? That's a 23.
Yep, that's a 23. So you get 7 more words, and I'll DM you those words later.
Okay, thank you.
I forgot, what book is she reading? Because I kind of forgot.
She is mainly reading the study session. She's mainly reading the Halfling book.
Ah.
Yep, how to speak half.
She got the Undercommon book so that way Quinn and her can study it, but she'd rather study one language at a time.
Oh shoot, I forgot to ask. Oh dang it.
I already gave her the book on Dwarvish, so you don't need to worry about that one.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to ask if I could study it with her. Ah, dang it.
Okay.
Is it okay if I...
Is there anything else anyone wants to do on this joyful ride?
Nope.
This is going to be reading the 50 Shades of Grey book.
Oh no, Quinn, you can't read that book. Read the Dwarvish book.
Really? Can I join in your reading, Miss Dezo?
As you're reading this, Aerith can kind of read your mind of what's being said, and her face turns red with embarrassment.
It's a...
I say no.
Is something wrong, Aerith? Wait, which mind was she reading?
Dezo.
Yeah,
Oh.
Aerith was reading Dezo's mind.
Do I even wanna, out of character, do I even wanna know?
No.
No. Not at all.
Okay,
If
so
it's something...
Noel, Evelios, and Elige, is there anything you guys are gonna do on the ride?
Nothing I can think of.
I mean, the only thing Avelius would like to do is kind of just like look at the background scenery as we're heading towards Boss.
Mhm.
Just reminiscing of better days.
Null is thinking about that name for the name he might give his shocking rest. He just hums it. He's like, yeah, that'll work. Just holds his fist out and imagines himself saying it. It's like, perfect.
I'm actually kind of scared to ask this question, but is Uba just flying around in the wagon right now, or is he still in the little pocket?
No.
Dragon?
What's that?
Is Uba still in the pocket, or is he out and flying about?
Dragon, don't you
I
dare.
mean, for the most part, until he can kind of get a little bit more control over Uba, he's kind of staying in the pocket. He'll come out in short periods to where he's not feeling confined or actually punished, but he will eventually learn to mostly behave.
I wonder how long that will take.
Of a Kusa master.
And also the Falcon with Nephrite, they're practically just perched onto her leg, well, her right leg, while she's reading the book on Halfling.
Okay, as within about an hour and a half, about an hour, 45 minutes of riding in the wagon, you guys finally make it to the city. Come on, Yim. Of Bass.
Oh, I am so glad I know Dwarvish, because this looks like it's going to be a Dwarvish-speaking community. Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you glad I gave you that book?
Yes.
Yep, as soon
I'm getting vibes.
Yep, as soon as you guys get to the gates, you see two guards going up to the wagon and going, "What's your business here?"
A liege will take out the letter of introduction and say, "We do have news that we believe that your leaders would be interested in."
You hand the piece of paper to the guard?
Yeah, I'll let him read it.
Okay, yep. He reads it and he's going, "You're all from Mirwood?" He's kind of looking at the party going, "They don't really look like the residents of Mirwood."
The story of
One of-
our arrival in Muirwood is interesting and part of what we would tell to your leaders.
Well, it does have the seal of approval from the mayor. Let him through. Let him through. Now here's the question, guys. Do you guys want to stop right here, or do you want to keep going a little more?
Keep going a little more.
Do we get the letter back?
Yes, you get the letter back.
Yay.
I'm gonna leave it up to everyone else because my time is just dependent.
The stopping here is probably okay. This is a good stopping point.
Yeah, and I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I have to work an hour, so.
I kind of blame myself and Selector because we did a lot of RP within the general store, so sorry about that.
I'm
The
sorry.
whole point of D&D is RP.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It was cute though. It was like, I had to like mute myself because I was like fangirl squeeing.
Oh, by the way, Soundwave, I found 2 pictures that would work perfect for a robotic-like falcon.
PM it to me and I'll PM one of the options to Wicked because I actually did send her one picture of just a standard falcon.
Oh, well, I found one that would work.
Oh,
Send it to me.
are we done recording?
We are gonna just give me a moment.